So, hello and a big warm welcome everyone to the first of the 5 healing sessions of the Remote Healing for Maximum Effect webinars. Vill du säga hej också, Boris?
Ja, jag sagt redan.
Ja, de hörde inte det.
Aha. Hello everyone, welcome to healing, distance healing.
So that was Boris' welcome as well. And before we begin with the healing, let me give you a short introduction. And as you might know, we consist more of energy and information than we are physical matter. And we have an inner consciousness, and the universe has a consciousness. And if we understand this, we can understand how distant healing works. We send energy to someone via the universe, and the universe is intelligent and knows what to do. The healer needs to know that his or her contact with the universe is strong, truly believe in that it works, and be able to hold a strong focus. And the person able to do this with enormous precision and effectiveness is Boris. The telepathy phenomena that is taking place in this healing is a commonly existing phenomena of thought transference. But Boris' focus and emotional power increases this phenomenon 10 times or more, and in this way he's able to correct the body's functions. The receiver, that is you, need to connect mentally and visually with Boris to absorb the healing optimally, which is what is happening now in this webinar. And this healing is all about focus and emotion and cooperation with the universe. And if you can enter a theta state in the brain, it helps to open up the subconscious, create a better resonance with Boris, and absorb the healing better. And when we absorb the healing energy like this, biochemical reactions are initiated and the body begins to heal and restore itself. And we'll do this with magical pictures, which you will learn more about in a minute. It's important to begin the healing work with energetic stretching of the neck and the spine in order to let energy reach the brain. Remember that your thoughts create your reality, and your thoughts and every condition in your body has a corresponding neural network in your brain. And the brain governs all the body's functions, so it needs to be balanced. It's also important to get the energy flowing in the spine before we focus on other areas. And by working with the entire aura, which reflects the whole body's condition, and the brain and the spine, the circulation and energy flow and the neural networks in the brain are automatically improved. And we will do these energetic stretchings first of all in each webinar. And everything is possible with this remote healing energy healing, because when energy is increased in organs and systems, functions are automatically improved. It's energy that affects the physical body, and that's why it's often more important to work with energies than the physical body itself. So your current body state is the result of how your energy and the information in your body is working. And Boris will also correct the energetic copies of organs, which will then affect the physical organs. Energy healing is something everyone needs to do because it's the easiest way to correct and change physical, emotional, and mental issues, and also help you reach your goals in life. Boris hopes that his healing will help you in many ways and also inspire you to do energy healing yourself. You might experience reactions to the healing, as this is powerful healing, but it's nothing to worry about. It's quite normal and it is only temporary. If you have any questions during the session, just write them in the chat and we'll answer all of them at the end of the hour. So let's begin. Kan du visa de magiska bilderna, Boris? So here are a few magical pictures as preparation to the healing. And the idea is to look at them without focus, to look into them, sort of behind the image without strain and without focus. Try to see them in 3D. It takes a bit of practice, so don't worry if you don't succeed the first time. This helps you to enter a theta state and receive the healing better. It's also a good exercise for strengthening the eyes. So now look deep into the picture without focus and try if you can see hearts. And now do the same thing with this one. Try and see if you can see the Buddha. And to further facilitate your receiving of the healing, we'll now do a short meditation. So look at the picture and imagine how the energy is flowing upwards and listen to the music. And Boris will now begin the healing, and he will start with the aura. So be relaxed and look at the animation, and then close your eyes and pay attention to your aura and sense what happens in the body. And the healing of the aura takes 5 minutes. And next is the brain. And the brain is incredibly important as its neuron connections are a reflection of all the functions of the body. And watch the image, then close your eyes and note any sensations in the brain. This healing also takes 5 minutes. And before we continue with the spine, I'd just like to ask everyone to make sure you have your microphones turned off. Thank you. And now we'll stretch the spine and focus on the spine and stay relaxed. And Boris will pull up the energetic copy or the aura of your spine, stretch it, and thus improve the energy flow. So sit straight and relaxed and pay attention to any sensations in the spine, also for 5 minutes. Boris, kan du säga någonting för det syns inte i bild just nu?
Men jag syns på bilden.
När du har pratat nu syns du igen. So now Boris will work with your immune defense system and we'll begin with the all-important healthy gut bacteria. And this is the first thing that needs to be restored when working with the immune system. And Boris will now energize the intestines in the area underneath your navel to activate the production of healthy bacteria. So keep your focus there for 5 minutes.
They're sending the healing through this webinar. So I put it on so you could receive some too.
Så Boris, nu får du säga något igen, du är ur bild igen, så bara säg okej eller någonting.
Varför försvinner det konstigt? Ja?
Det är när det kommer upp andra.
Aha.
Okay, so now we are going to improve on your bone marrow. And the bone marrow is very important for the immune system, as it is here the red and primarily the white blood cells are formed. And Boris will work with the bone marrow inside your entire skeleton. And the older you get, the weaker the cell production becomes in the bone marrow. And it's often the main cause of disease is due to lack of energy here. And that's why we need to add energy on a continuous basis when we age. So now watch the image, then close your eyes and focus on your skeleton when Boris sends the healing. Also a healing for 5 minutes. And now we will talk about the lymphatic system because it also belongs to the immune system. It produces lymphocytes and helps the body to release waste products. So watch the image and then close your eyes and focus on the lymphatic system for another 5 minutes.
Mansemej.
Ja. Well, now, believe it or not, the healing session for today is complete. And today we have done some intense work for the immune system. So it might happen that you could experience some cold-like symptoms afterwards, which is this, it's just the body's way of removing microorganisms. And this is okay, temporary and quite normal. And this healing is always good to do because it never activates or suppresses things in the body. It only energizes and balances the body so it's able to heal and restore itself on its own. And you will likely sleep better tonight as well. So tomorrow you receive a recording and you can play it once a day to maintain the energy. And if you have any concerns or questions today or later on in the webinar series, just feel free to email us. And as only a few of you made it today's live session, most will be watching the recording. And I just want to mention that the live session is twice as strong as the recording. So if you miss the live, watch the recording twice and you will reap the same benefits. So now, if you have any questions, please write them in the chat. We'd love to hear how you experience this healing or if you have any concerns. So feel free to let us know in the chat now.
Fråga om de fick någon reaktion, om några personer fick reaktioner så jag kan hjälpa nu på en gång. Men
and what also Boris just said is that if you experience some reactions, because remember this healing is powerful and your body might react. So if there are any reactions that are maybe a bit uncomfortable, Boris will send you some extra healing for that. But please let us know in the chat first so he will know what to focus on. Madalena says, thank you so much. I felt the expansion and vibration on the spine and back area and on the lymphatics. That's wonderful. That's wonderful, Madalena. That means that the energy is flowing better there. So that's a good sign. And also if you have aches or pains, this is because you have received more energy and the blood vessels and the capillaries are not used to this. So when you have more energy in the blood system, the capillaries and blood vessels, they expand, but they're not used to it. So they contract immediately. And this causes spasms and that causes aches and pains, but it's just temporary. And with doing these exercises more, your capillary system will get used to having more energy and they will be widened naturally. So just know it's temporary and it will become better. I feel so good, Dawn. Wonderful to hear. Thank you guys for letting us know how you're doing. We'd love to get your response. Madalena says, I do have lipoma about 1.5 wide on my back, left shoulder blade. How can I remove it? Vet du vad ett lipom är för något, Boris?
Vad sa du?
Vet du vad ett lipom är för någonting?
Ja, klart att jag vet. Ja.
Okej, så hon undrar om hon kan få hjälp med att få bort det, eller hur kan hon få bort det?
Ja, det är kroppen som kan ta bort om vi aktiverar olika system. Det är egentligen det stagnation av fettet. Ja, och sen själva healing aktiverar olika system. Såklart att kan man ta bort.
So what Boris says is that, Madalena, that it's actually a stagnation consisting of fats. So when you work with these exercises in the healing series, you are strengthening the different structure, the systems, the immune system, nervous system, etc. When these are becoming structured and there's a better flow in the body, this can also be affected and helped. So Dawn says, thank you. My body is filled with so much love and gratitude. Oh, great, Dawn. Thank you for letting us know. And Wendy says, Yes, I almost fell asleep. My tummy is making noises. That's a good sign, Wendy. It means that the energy is getting going in your tummy. And the sleepiness is because we've been working with your subconscious and theta waves. And that's why these exercises, when you want to look at the recording, you can do before you go to bed, because it will help your sleep. Wendy says, yes, that was Wendy. And Madalena says, thank you so much. Thank you. And Leanna says, thank you so much. I was late getting started and unwinding, but I just fell asleep during the last few minutes. It was so relaxing. I feel blissed out and chill. That's great, Leanna. Thank you for letting us know. And Paula says, I too feel good and feeling heat, especially in my head, and almost drifted off at times too. And heat is also a sign that the energy is increasing in the area, which is a good sign. And thank you, Wendy.
Du ska svara till Kristina. Vad svarade du?
Jag har inte sett henne.
Titta.
Yeah, okay, Christina, hi, hey. So Christina is actually Swedish. She writes in English, thank you for these lovely healings. I feel super nice. Can I ask how to best send healing to the back and knees, hollow knees and knees at these, as these legs are full of pain when walking? So let's ask Boris, Christina. Boris, skulle du kunna skicka lite healing till Christina och alla andras knän?
Aha.
So everyone, we will now receive some extra special healing for our knees.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, good.
Okay, so if there are, do we have anyone else needing maybe a special help for something? We have a few minutes left and we can send some special healing if you require it. Thank you. Thank you, Christina. Great. I know that Boris has been doing this kind of healing for many years, but what he discovered was that when using Zoom and having him on visual and listening to him really increased the healing impact. So we're very happy about Zoom, and it's a good combination, Zoom and Boris.
Tack, Kristina.
You might have noticed he has a mustache right today. It's a new look, Boris' new look. So let us know. So Christina asked where to focus in order to energize the knees. Well, you focus on the knees, and one exercise you can do is holding one hand on the back of the neck and one hand on the knees, and visualize a stream of energy going between the neck, or between your both hands, between the neck and the knee, and give the energy, the information that your knee is normalizing and the energy is increasing. So that is one way of improving the knees as well. And Paula says, I get cold feet really easily and wonder about the circulation to my feet and toes. Yes, do the same exercise. One hand on the back of the head and the other on a foot. Visualize an energy stream between your hands. Send the information that the circulation should be improved and normalized. So let's have some healing then. We have a healing request.
Säg angående, hon frågar angående knä, han gör healing för knä. Du kan säga att hon kan hålla händerna på knä och
jag gjorde just det.
tänka med kärlek.
Jag har precis gjort det. So let's have some more healing to the neck, Boris. Skulle du kunna skicka alla lite mer healing till nacken?
Okay.
So now we will receive a little bit of extra healing for our necks, everyone.
Complete.
So great. And now we also have another request for the eyes. Så om du skulle kunna vara jättesnäll och skicka lite healing till allas ögon.
Och tänderna, de vill också.
Precis, kan du göra det samtidigt?
Ja, absolut.
So what Boris now will do simultaneously, he will send you healing for your eyes, your jaw, your teeth and mouth. And that also, Leanna, goes for you, for your root canals. And when the sleep issues have many different reasons, so it's a very good idea to find the reasons. Usually an imbalanced nervous system, imbalanced hormone system. So I'll ask Boris when he's finished with the other healing. So Leanna, you have received healing now for your root canals, and also you have received a lot of healing today. So sending even more energy might be overdoing it.
Okej, så jag har gjort. Så de vill att jag ska...
Det finns en fråga till för sömnproblem.
Ja, jag vet. Men jag kan på slutet, jag kan skicka healing för att alla ska sova djupt idag.
Okay, that's great. So finishing up now and closing for today, what Boris will be doing is, to all of us, he will send healing that will help us all sleep very well tonight. So thank you guys for having joined us, and please enjoy the last couple of minutes to improve your sleep.
Okay, good.
Thank you so much, Boris. And thank you, Madalena. You felt tingles in the areas or energy in the body. That's great. And thank you, everyone, for joining us today. And we look so much forward to seeing you again on Thursday, same time. And you will receive the recording tomorrow along with the next access link. So thank you again, everyone, for having joined us today, and looking forward to seeing you all again on Thursday.
Thank you, Annette. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.